Hello everyone, welcome to my Your Programming Club. Today we will be solving another daily LeetCode problem, and the problem's name is sort array by increasing frequency. So you will be given an array of integers and you have to sort that array according in increasing order according to the frequency values. So those with the frequency values if let's say a array is given to you. Let's say A is having frequency of 2 and B is having frequency of 1. So you after sorting, if the before sorting the array is like this, A and B, then A was having frequency of 2 and B was having frequency of 1. So you have to sort according to these frequencies. Okay, so in increasing order it will become B since it was having frequency 1, then A, then since it was having frequency 2. Okay, so this is what this problem statement is meaning. So if there are multiple values having same values of frequency, then you have to sort those values in according to the value according to their decreasing order. Okay, so if let's say the situation was like this, so these were the numbers or the elements and these were the frequencies. Okay, so 1 was appearing twice and 2 was also appearing twice. Okay, and 3 was appearing, let's say, thrice. So you can see that 2 and 1 are having, both of them are having same frequencies. So in that case 2 should be appearing first because it will be the decreasing order. So 2 1 and then it was appearing twice, 1 was appearing twice, and then 3 since it was appearing thrice. So as you can see, these are the frequencies, and since they were having same frequency, so it is decreasing order. Okay, so this is what the problem statement is meaning here. So if there are same values of frequencies for different elements, then you have to sort them in decreasing order. And you can see this thing happening in the first example also. In the first example you can see that, no, I think it is not there in the first example since every number is having a different frequency here. So you can take the second one, it's happening here. So let's take it and try to understand what's the thing that we have to do. So as you can see, 3 is having frequency 2 and 2 is also having frequency 2, then 1 is having frequency 1. So first of all, the least frequency element, which is 1, then uh, the again the least frequency element, but right now two of them are having the same frequencies, so we should be putting the higher one first. So in decreasing order, so 3. Okay, and then 2. So this will be your resultant array and you can match it with. And one thing here to be noted is you have to repeat the elements the frequency number of times. So 1 will be repeated only once, 3 will be repeated as the frequency suggests twice, and similarly 2 will be also repeated twice. Okay, so this will be your result: 1 3 3 2 2, 1 3 3 2 2. Okay, so this is what you have to do. And before thinking of an approach, let's have a quick look at the constraints also. So according to the constraints, the length of the nums array will be of order 100 and each entry will be ranging from minus 100 to 100. Okay, and let's try to think how we can solve this right now. So what we can do, whatever the problem statement is asking us to do, kind of sorting that is asking us. So let's say if we have this mapping with us, this kind of mapping. Okay, right now this is number to frequency mapping, but it will be a little convenient for us to have frequency to number mapping. You might ask why so, because at the end we have to do everything with respect to frequency first. Then if the frequency is equal, then it's another matter. In that case we have to apply the decreasing order. So first of all, what we will be doing is, as we will go with our intuition, first of all we will be making this number frequency map. So we can use a map for it. Okay, one side will be frequent number, and another side it will be uh, frequency. Okay, so both will be of integer type. Or then once you are having this kind of map with you, then you will be forming frequency number mapping. Okay, frequency to number mapping. So it will be 1 2 2, and then one is one frequency is 1, and two frequency is 3 and 2. Okay, so now what we will do, we will sort the frequency mapping according to the rules that we are given. Okay, sort it out, sort it according to the rules. So what were those rules? The first rule was that you have to sort the frequencies in increasing order. So if we sort all the frequencies in increasing order, we have already achieved that. Then if there are some frequencies which are equal, so as you can see these two frequencies are equal, then you have to sort them in decreasing order according to their number values. So it's already sorted in the decreasing order. So this is what you have to do. The very first step will be to sort according to the frequencies. Then you will check if there are some equal frequencies. If there are some, then you will sort them according to decreasing order of number values. So let's see how we can achieve this programmatically. And on top of that, once you have done all the sorting in the frequency mapping, then you can just simply run a loop around this frequency mapping, and insert the number its frequency number of times. Okay, so one will be inserted once, then you are done with one, then your two this three will be inserted twice. Okay, so 3 inserted twice, and then 2 will be inserted also twice. Okay, so this will be your result. So this is how you will form your result with the help of this sorted frequency mapping. Okay, so let's see the code and try to understand the implementation also, and let's take a fresh slide for that. So this is the code. Let's zoom in a little bit. Yeah, I think it should be visible enough right now. So what we are doing here is, as we talked about, first of all you would be wanting to have number frequency mapping. Okay, so once you have this, first you will be first of all forming this mapping by traversing the array and putting everything in the map. Okay, by default the frequency of every element is 0, and you will keep incrementing as you encounter the occurrences of that number. Okay, so I think till now it should be clear. Then proceeding further, you will be checking what is the current map size. Okay, so that much size frequency to number mapping we have to make. Okay, so this is frequency number mapping, as the name also suggests. Okay, and the size 2 indicates nothing but one side it will be frequency and another side it will be number. Okay, I have used array for that, so that sorting becomes a little bit easier, so that I can use some inbuilt function. Okay, and then we have initialized the index. This index will be used to store the entries, okay, in the array of frequency number mapping, and you will pick the entries from the number frequency mapping. Okay, and insert them into your frequency number mapping. Okay, as we are doing here in this particular section of the code. Okay, So once we have achieved this, we are at this step that we are having our frequency number mapping. The next step is to sort it according to the rules. So firstly, you should be checking if uh, the frequencies are not equal. Okay, frequency of two entries are not equal. Okay, so in that case, you will be simply returning it in ascending order. Okay, of frequencies. And if it is not the case that the frequencies of two entries are similar, then it will be descending order of values. Okay, so this is what we are doing here. The value was entered at the or the number was entered at the first index of the array or the second entry in each entry. Okay, and this was its frequency. Okay, so that's why. And once we are having all things sorted out, we are just left out to form our result, and this will be our results array list right now, a list kind of structure. Then we will be converting it to the array or the required return type in your preferred language. Okay, so we are just putting the entries, and we are putting a number, its frequency number of times, into the result. Okay, as I already mentioned. Now once we are done with all this, we will simply return our result. Here I have converted this list into a uh, array of integer data type. Okay, so that is all. And as far as the complexities are concerned, time complexity wise, if the given size of the nums array is n, okay, then it will be order of n log n, because of use of this sorting that we have used. Okay, and rest you are just doing a linear traversal. Here also you might wonder that why is it linear, because every element that was already present in the nums array is only entered or visited only once into the result. Okay, so that is why we can say that. And yeah, overall it will be n log n because of use of sorting. And space complexity wise, since we are using this mapping, and it can one-to-one mapping it is, so there might be a case that each number is occurring only once, so all of them are having one frequency. So in that case it will be order of n. Okay, so space complexity order of n, time complexity wise n log n. So these will be the complexities. And if you are still having any kind of doubts or any queries in general, then you may ask them in the comment section. And I really hope this solution walkthrough added some value to your journey of honing your DSA skills. Till then, keep solving more and more problems. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.